Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine on the book of Proverbs, and I finished chapter 10. We're going to move on to chapter 11. So from chapter 10, it says they are all the Proverbs of Solomon. So I'm going to start from probably part of chapter 11. I'm going to start to read it. Chapter 11. The Lord abhors dishonest scales, but accurate weights are his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless makes a straight way for them, but the wicked are brought down by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the unfaithful are trapped by evil desires. When a wicked man dies, his hope perishes. All he expected from his power comes to nothing. The righteous man is rescued from trouble, and it comes on the wicked instead. With his mouth, the godless destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous escape. When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Through the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked it is destroyed. A man who lacks judgment derides his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his tongue. A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy man keeps a secret. For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but many advisers make victory sure. He who puts up security for another will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to strike hands in pledge is safe. I'm going to stop here today and continue the next part. So this is about continue the Proverbs of Solomon. I think it's really, I think it's talking about the righteous and the wicked. And always what kind of, we always think about righteous, what kind of behavior, what kind of person are righteous in the sight of the God they believe. The Lord abhors dishonest scales, but accurate weights are his delight. So talk about the honesty and also the dishonest. So this is talk about the righteous, and the pride comes, then comes disgrace. But humility comes wisdom. So humble versus pride. And wealth is worthless in day of wrath, and righteousness delivers from death. So this talk about the righteousness and also the rich, chasing the world belongings, and the righteousness of blameless makes a straight way for them, but the wicked are brought down by their own wickedness. So this is talk about righteous and wicked. Blameless, first of all, is righteous. In terms of blameless, it's really, we all try to be perfect, but nobody is perfect. The blameless, I think, is different from perfect. There's a, if you recall, the psalm mentioned the fault that God not revealed, or God will cover it. That's the blessing. So the blameless, it doesn't mean perfect. It's just there's a way to get this blameless. It's not perfect, but just I think that's the wisdom call. The righteousness of upright delivers them, but unfaithful are trapped by evil desires. So talk about righteous, upright, and also the unfaithfulness. It's a wandering mind and chasing the wind, or like a grass. So that's probably the unfaithfulness. Then the wicked man dies, his hope will perish, and all he expected from his power comes to nothing. So the wicked, and talk about the power. It said all he expected from his power comes to nothing if he is wicked. So this is, again, this is not anyone's judgment unless the God declared. The same idea is the righteous. The righteous man is rescued from trouble and comes to the wicked instead. So this is saying the righteous, trouble-free. But who is righteous? Who can really be trouble-free? This is not anyone's judgment. It's God only. It's the God they believe, I think. With his mouth, the godless destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous escape. So this is saying the speech, previously mentioned, the lips or the tongues or the words. Limited talking is always the wisdom. And this is the same idea, saying the words may destroy the neighbor, but knowledge will release. It's another wisdom for the righteous. When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices, but the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. So the celebration either for the righteousness gain this success, or the wicked get perished. So this is about measure the wisdom in the world. I think it's not beyond the world, regardless what you're talking about. The wisdom from the sky, but it still has to fall in the realm of the world. So through the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of wicked it is destroyed. So this is saying the blessing is when the city exalted, cheers and happy, that means blessing. But when the wicked, it's really caused the city destroyed. A man who lacks judgment derides his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his tongue. So this is again saying about the righteous. Part of the righteous, part of wise is hold the tongue. A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy man keeps a secret. So this is saying about the restraint tongues. Again, mention about unworthy man keeps a trustworthy man keeps a secret, and the gossip betrays confidence. So it's really for lack of guidance, a nation falls, but many advisors make victory sure. So this is saying, listen to many people, and he who puts up security for another will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to strike hands in pledge is safe. So who puts up security for another will surely suffer. However, whoever refuses to strike hands in pledge is safe. So means to, if you recall the previous mention, if it's in your capacity, try to help, but not try to damage anyone. So that's the wisdom, I think, parallel with this saying. So I'm going to stop here today and hope that you can read and interpret in your own way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.